Пока участники других групп у нас собираются, я хочу воспользоваться...
Workshops are coming to our room. I would like to use this opportunity and to present the Finnish days, which are now here in Narva. So today we have the first day of all these activities with our seminar on the 7th of December. Within the frame of the Finnish days, we have several films, so all are welcome to join us on the 8th, on the 9th and the 10th, absolutely free. You can book tickets, but without any pay via internet services. So we'll begin our week with the film A Monster Man, a scary title, but it's about the famous group Narva. On the 9th of December, it's an open day of Finnish enterprises, Prisma and Sotka. Here, if you want to visit them, so you can, at 12 there is a tour on the factory for Taka and Hans the Mechanic, partially it's Finnish. You can also visit all these companies. Who is on sport? Please raise your hands. So for sport people, this is for walking with sticks on Friday. At 12 p.m. there will be a lecture here, and then we have a walking tour, and then we invite you to open the exhibition Meri Mecca, it equals to Korean Home in Estonia, in Narva, residential house of artists, new motifs in the old building. The opening is at 3, and then also you have national cuisine, and you can try beautiful Finnish dishes. And then we have other events within the frame of the Finnish days. You can find all this information, all these events on our official website. Those who want to participate, please learn more about the events. As I understand, all participants are back to our main room, and we can sum up the results of our today work. Maybe we were a little bit envy when we listened to the Finnish examples of their good educational experience. So what can we do in order to change our system of education? I would like to ask moderators of all workshops to present the results and the outcomes of their group work. The moderator of the first workshop, how to write a research project, please sum up a little bit what was the ideas expressed and whether we are ready to start with project writing already tomorrow.
My name is Karin. I came here from Archimedes Foundation, the youth agency, and I will be speaking in English because my Russian language is not so good. We had one workshop on the topic of project writing inside the school. And basically we are launching a pilot program or a pilot project for this type of project writing courses inside the school. And the main aim of these courses is to give young people entrepreneurial skills and also practical skills, how to plan and how to carry out a project by themselves. And from the youth agency, we also have the funding programs for such projects, for example, Erasmus Plus program or the program of Noorte kohtumised in Estonian and Maladijev Strechi vene keeles. Ehk siis through these programs it is possible to not only write the projects and get the writing experience, but also to get the actual implementation experience. And right now we're looking for schools that would like to be part of the pilot project. And for them we are producing the materials to support the guidance of young people with a handbook and some interactive methods and so on. So if you feel that you are interested and maybe you would also like to have such a special subject, voluntary subject, for example, in your school program, then you have the option of writing to me. But I don't know if if I can leave my contact anywhere. Yes, Jelena will send my contact. Thank you.
Thanks.
We would also like to know what was in the second work group, formal and informal education, by example of the project CMU. We introduced our project, how it was, what kind of partnership we had between Narva partner schools, and it was about civic studies. Thank you, Evelyn, who participated in our project, who joined us, and we discussed different ideas and opinions of teachers in our group, and we all came to the agreement that this kind of a project is a very good way to develop competences and skills in young people, skills which are very difficult to develop in any other way. So, civic skills and our results are very practical and easy to implement. What about assessment without grades? We slightly changed the topic of our presentation, so it's not only without grades assessment, but it's we try to analyzed not our steps forward, but we analyzed our existing system and the system of assessment in our schools, and we wanted to launch some kind of an updating process. In order to build a building, you need a real good foundation, and this foundation has to be real firm and stable. That's what we were doing during our work group. And the last one, it's creativity and life learning skills in adult education. First of all, thank you very much to all participants of our group. It's been great experience. Vladimir Shivtsev and Yuri Raut, our participants, with their personal experience, they showed how it is possible to be creative, to create in your real life. To the question how you rest and what kind of holidays you have, they answered, our work is our holidays. Thanks to our group work, we made a list of competencies which are really important for our creative life, and thank you very much, all participants of our group work. I believe that all these ideas we can have in a very short summary of our Connect event. At the end of our event, I would like to give the floor to Elena Lakhmatova, who can... All materials will be available in EPAL system. We will send to all of you invitation to join and to follow the link, and you will see all materials in our languages. Thank you very much. This day has been a very long day, and we were a little bit worried about the outcomes. Please, we need your feedback. Write it down on the cards. You have give your pieces of advice and ways and ideas of how to move on. Our day is a great day in terms of feeling real good. I've met school principals who asked me to give contacts of some people who are here to participate. I have a feeling that some people, adult teachers and parents, say one of their comments was, it's about school, why we are here, but it's about our lifelong learning. It's all about us parents and teachers and adult teachers. We have to cooperate, we have to collaborate. And we have to have partners from other countries, from our region. It's impossible to be isolated. Our force and our power is in cooperation. And I would like to add that what we can hear about schools, that this approach is for, we have a learner-centered learning. It's very close to adult teaching principles. We have to cooperate. Thank you very much for this day and for your cooperation. Thank you. Thank you, Elena. And again, I would like to thank all participants of our conference. When we usually say, when there are so many speakers and so many ideas under discussion, if there is at least one idea which you are ready to implement in your real life, it's a great result. So there is a contact, there is a connector. The connector has succeeded. Thank you very much for your participation, and thank you very much.